Women are fucking stupid. Fictional ones, real ones, doesn't matter if they're on TV or any book. They're fucking dumb.
Alpha shit, eye contact. Beta, cuck, soy boys. Toxic masculinity. What type of feminist, liberal bullshit? So if you clicked on this, I'm sure you're familiar with the Manosphere, red pill, all that. It's permeated YouTube, TikTok, all that. It's slightly tied in with the self-development and spiritual communities. And it's no wonder that in a world loaded and overflowing with convenience and comfort, that young men are swimming in a pool of crusty socks, rejections, instant gratification, and unopened DMs from every woman within a 25-mile radius. And it's no wonder that these same young men feel emasculated and are looking towards the internet for their masculine role models. Now, personally, I used to be in the red pill, all right? And it's helped me a lot. I feel I can get young men back on their purpose, on their feet, get that little confidence back. It can help them start interacting with women, because half of y'all niggas don't even know what to say to these bitches. However, I feel like a lot of these alpha male coaches y'all see on the tube and on TikTok present a warped, skewed, and disfigured expression of masculinity that can leave young men acting in toxic and harmful ways that can really be detrimental to their own well-being. So, although I do believe it's better to be red-pilled than blue-pilled, the red pill got its flaws. Exhibit A.
But when I tell you to do something, do it. That's the problem. Don't expect me to chase you and beg you and get on my knees, bro. I'm not submissive. I'm dominant.
I have so much money. What I want you to do is just be pleasant and smile and comply and obey. I want you to be happy all the time. The last thing I want you doing is fucking making money, because we don't need any money.
Alright, let's break this shit down. Women should be submissive and obey, and men should be assertive and dominant. This is a reoccurring talking point these high-value alpha males presents. Get in the kitchen, suck me off, and make me a sandwich while you at it. Simple. And I'm like, that's not all the way wrong. Men should be assertive and dominant. However, there's a correct way to be assertive and dominant, and there's a toxic way. I know too many men with this alpha mindset who think women owe them submission just because they're men. They feel like they're entitled to submission from others, and when they don't get it, they try to take it by force. They start yelling, getting all worked up. You know what some of these red pillars be saying? Oh, I miss back in the day when men were masculine and women were feminine. Cause you mean back when if Susie didn't make a sandwich the correct pickle to mayo ratio, shit, she was finna get an ass whipping from her husband with no repercussions. Alright, see the thing is, most men don't actually know how to be assertive and dominant. They're fake alphas. Let me give you an example. We've all been in the classroom, right? I guarantee you we've all had these three teachers. Teacher number one is the absolute beta. He's a soy boy. He's a cook. He sets rules, but nobody gives a fuck. Nobody follows them. He's trying to teach, but nobody pays attention. Got terrible leadership, no assertiveness, no dominance. He's a bitch. This is your typical blue pill male. Now, teacher number two, oh yeah, he don't take bullshit. You so much as hiccup in this nigga class, he about goddamn ready to throw you out. People disobey, he goes ballistic. He one of them type of teachers about to write you a damn referral just for whispering to your classmate. Nobody likes him, but he doesn't take disrespect. He's an alpha male. But the thing is, no one likes him or even so much as respects him. Everyone just thinks he's a douche who's insecure and yells too much and needs to kind of just loosen up, man. But they still obey because they just got to. This is your typical red pill male. Now, teacher number three, these motherfuckers is unicorns. They're rare, but if you have a teacher like this, everybody loves them. They're reasonable, they set rules and boundaries, but they're not overbearing. And the students just seem to naturally show respect. This teacher is admirable, respectable, and leads with example. He doesn't have to yell to get his point across, he just has that natural leadership attribute. This is true healthy masculinity. Too many men with this alpha mentality don't understand that women don't owe you submission. And 9 times out of 10, when a woman doesn't submit to you, it's because you're not worthy of submission. You're not a good leader. When you're a good leader, have good communication skills, women will naturally submit to you. Even other men will, like in the workforce or in friend groups or just in social situations. When you're a good leader, you don't even have to ask for submission. People want to submit to you. Still not seeing where I'm coming from. Alright, I'm gonna give y'all 2 more quick examples of Healthy masculinity versus toxic masculinity.
I think a man should have absolutely no interest in whether he's actually happy or not.
Alright, so men shouldn't show emotion, men shouldn't care about emotions. Fair enough. Again, I'm gonna hit y'all with the 3 examples. Man number 1, he's a bitch. He's emotional. He's a crybaby. Alright, he cries to his crush and then wonder why she doesn't text him back. She doesn't view you as a man, my boy. Again, typical blue pill pussy. Man number 2 is an alpha. He goes through a lot of pain, but he doesn't show it. He thinks going to the gym is therapy, but that's not how emotions work. He just bottles everything up and secretly struggles with depression, but he doesn't tell nobody. But what he does do is complain online about how men's mental health issues aren't taken care of and shown attention to. He can't take it, and one day he logs out permanently. I'm not a bad person. Man number 3 is a man of faith. He uses religious teachings like Stoicism and Buddhism to keep him grounded emotionally. He keeps a journal, does breath work, meditates, and properly handles his emotions by himself. He's not emotional and doesn't complain, not because he bottles everything up like this guy, but because he genuinely has good methods to deal with his emotions. He relies on God. He knows how to control his inner workings, his inner system. He doesn't bottle up his emotions. He knows how to control his emotions from within. Healthy masculinity. Feel me? Yes, a cross. Feel me? Jesus. Shout out my boy Jesus. Alright, y'all still think I'm tripping? Yeah, alright. Another example.
I'm not fucking insecure. I'm very secure in my goddamn confidence.
I am very secure in my goddamn confidence. Okay, buddy. So yeah, of course, men should be strong and confident. But let me hit you with this. Man number 1, he's timid. He's weak. He's meek. He's the type of nigga you can insult and ask for a favor within the span of 5 minutes and he'll actually do you the favor. He doesn't respect himself. He has low self-esteem, low self-worth. He's a bitch. Blue pill. Man number 2. You already know this nigga about to be OD. Man number 2 walks around like he owns everything. He puts himself above others. He's the type of guy to skip a lunch line with 5 people in it. He's not just confident, he's arrogant. He never admits his wrongs, can't accept his flaws, and is borderline delusional. He wants to portray the epitome of alphaness, but just comes off as a massive prick. To be honest, back when I was red pill, cause I used to be this guy, I'm still low-key a little too cocky, but you feel me, I'm trying to grow out of it, you know what I mean? Anyway, man number 3. Man number 3 holds himself in high regard. And why not? He's achieved a lot. Okay, I need to get my board back. He knows he's better than most people, but he understands that you can learn anything from anyone in any situation. He's humble. He has humility. He understands he's not God. He knows how to put his ego and pride to the side when the situation calls for it. He trusts himself, the epitome of confidence, but is still grounded and reasonable. This is a man. Fuck, man. I just gave y'all 3 examples of how a masculine characteristic can be expressed negatively and positively. Again, I want to stress that there's nothing wrong with masculinity. However, there's a healthy way to express masculinity, and there's an unhealthy way to express masculinity. Fuck that car. There's ways to be masculine that are noble and aligned with the way the Most High intended to be. And unfortunately, most modern day men are hitting it from the wrong angle if they're hitting it at all. Yes, be dominant and assertive, but don't expect submission and feel entitled just because you're a man. Don't be a tyrant the toxic way. Be a strong, admirable leader the divine way. Yes, don't be a little crybaby bitch, all emotional, up in your feelings. But don't bottle up your emotions the toxic way. Learn how to be emotionally grounded and deal with your emotions in a healthy fashion, the divine way. Yes, you should be confident, but don't be delusional and borderline arrogant. Unable to accept your own flaws and vulnerabilities the toxic way. Be a strong, level-headed, self-assured man, the divine way.